So welcome along to the latest instalment in our Supercars road trip. I brought along my buddy Todd Hazelwood from Brad Jones Racing, and a pretty special place we've come to for this instalment. Here we are within Katherine Gorge, or at Katherine Gorge, which is within the Nitmiluk National Park, mate, and this is a beautiful part of Australia, Todd.
Oh, and it's a cracking day, and I can't wait to go do some adventuring and suss it all out.
And the guy to do that with us right here is Pat Wadey. G'day, Pat. Let's have a touch of the elbows.
How are you?
Now, Pat, I can't get a grasp of how big this place is, and I just heard you say something. Tell us, how big is this joint?
It's massive. It's 2,900 square kilometres.
Of National Park.
National Park, about 13 gorges, and we're going to check a couple of them out today.
In this?
Boat, yeah.
Let's do it, mate. We're in. In you yet, Todd?
All right, let's go.
No worries. Alright guys, got some rock art up here to show you. Can you see it up there? So rock art we're seeing today, it's 8 to 10,000 years old. Biggest question we get is how to get up so high, which is probably one thing you are thinking.
I am.
So can you see in the middle there's got a really large man there? Yep. He's got a long earlobes.
Really tall guy, yeah.
Really tall guy, he's got 7 fingers, 7 toes. He's what's known as a Mimi man or a Mimi spirit. So Jawan people believe the Mimi man was around before humans, taught them how to fish and hunt, laws, the land, that sort of thing. Like I said, how to get up so high. It's believed the Mimi man could stretch himself up really, really tall and do paintings on high rock faces.
Wow.
It's also believed you could pick a rock face off a cliff, put it on the ground, paint it like a canvas, pick it up, put it back.
I got to say again, I know I sound like a postcard, but just standing here looking at that,
Yeah.
nearly 10,000 years old, ochre,
Yeah.
still on that rock face, is
Yeah.
surreal.
And we've got rock art older, 45,000 years.
Wow.
So Pat, we just come from the shallowest part of the river here, so now we've just arrived at the deepest, is that true?
Yeah, deepest point, so it's about 30 metres deep directly beneath us, 30.
Wow.
There's a couple of reasons it's so deep. So there's a big whirlpool eddy in here. As you can see in the wet season, water comes crashing down, bounces against these rocks behind us, creates a big whirlpool effect. Very significant place for Jawan people. It's believed that the gorge was created. So you would have heard of the dream time before,
Yes.
time of creation or the time of birth. The most significant Dreamtime figure is the rainbow serpent. This area we call it Bolong. So it's believed in the Dreamtime, at the time of birth, Bolong snaked through the land and he created the gorge in his own image. And he rests directly beneath us in this deep pool. So Jawan people, they won't swim or fish in this part of the gorge. New initiates and pregnant women won't even drink the water. Pregnant Jawan women are not permitted to swim in the Katherine River at all in fear of disturbing Bolong.
Unbelievable.
They fear if they disturb Bolong, he'll come back in the form of monsoonal rains, winds, fires and destroy what he created.
Yeah.
The Jawan laws for Jawan people, they respect that everybody has their own beliefs and values, so we're perfectly fine to be here today. People will find a swimming canoe and things like that. Jawan tour guides can bring the boats through, no worries. But if I want to do anything up here, like if I want to move a rock or cut a tree, I've got to make sure I check with the old people first. So
Yeah.
It's a very significant place.
Yeah, that was very special.
Yeah.
So we're just here at the second gorge of Katherine Gorge. Check that out. Does not get any better than that. Water's magic. I reckon the boys should just leave me here for the rest of the day. Bloody awesome.
So Wadey, sincerely mate, it's been a wonderful experience. Thank you very much for your knowledge.
No worries, appreciate it. Thanks for coming out, thanks for coming down.
Toddler, what do you got to say, mate? That's pretty cool, huh?
Oh, unbelievable. I just want to say a huge thank you to you, Pat, for giving us a one-on-one tour of the land here. It's truly breathtaking, and I'll be back again for sure.
can I just say this, Nitmaluk National Park. So, you know what? Coffee in Collins Street's nice, Harbour Bridge is nice. You want to see Australia? This is Australia, because they've struck this beautiful balance between conserving nature, culture. This place is pristine, but in a clever way, they've made it accessible for tourists, and that's what I like. You know, you can hire a fishing boat, get in your fishing boat with your mate, with your family, have a beer, have a swim, have a canoe right here, so it's really accessible. Come and enjoy it.